G'day One World Flyer Squad, welcome back to another Thursday trip report. After a fun week in Taiwan, it's time to fly back to Hong Kong. Today I'll be flying Mandarin Airlines from Kaohsiung to Hong Kong. Mandarin Airlines is a subsidiary airline of China Airlines, so their relationship is a bit like Qantas and Qantas Link, American Airlines and American Eagles, as well as Cathay Pacific and Cathay Dragon. Mandarin Airlines have their very own livery on their aircraft. They have their own airline code as well, so instead of CI for China Airlines, they have AE. The only thing that you'll find similar is that China Airlines and Mandarin Airlines staff have the same uniform. So right now we're at Kaohsiung International Terminal. Here's the check-in area for Mandarin Airlines and China Airlines, and it's pretty empty, which is nice. Kaohsiung Airport is the second busiest airport in Taiwan after Taipei, Taoyuan. Kaohsiung Airport offers many daily flights to Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, and many other Asian destinations. Now it's time to go through immigration and security, which are thankfully very efficient here at Kaohsiung. Once you pass through immigration, the airport is split into two sides. This is quite similar to the Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport, so whichever your gate is, you go to left or right. Water is essential for human life. At Kaohsiung Airport, you get free water from the water cooler. How cool is it? Kaohsiung Airport is quite tiny, but they do manage to fit in many duty-free shops and a fairly large food court. It's now 6 o'clock in the morning. My sister went to the food court and got a bowl of noodle, and I got a bottle of apple cider. The view over the tarmac from the food court is amazing. So now I'm at the gate watching my plane pulling out from the remote stand. Our aircraft to Hong Kong today is a 12-year-old Mandarin Airlines Embraer 190 jet, Bravo 16822. Welcome on board Mandarin Airlines Embraer E190 jet. My seat today is 6A. This is an all-economy class aircraft. The seat configuration is 2-2. Every seat is about 18 inches wide and your seat pitch or legroom is about 32 inches. Now let's go through the seat features. So we don't have a personal TV. Under that we have a large tray table. It's fixed, you can't fold it in half or move it back and forth. There's a large seat pocket for all the literature items. The seat pitch, 32 inches, is very good for this short 1-hour flight to Hong Kong. The headrest is not adjustable, although it looks like it can be adjusted. After boarding, the cabin crew come around the cabin to give us blanket and newspapers.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard China Airlines Group Mandarin Airlines Flight AE981 from Kaohsiung to Hong Kong. Our flying time is approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking and using electronic cigarettes is prohibited by law. For your safety, please pay attention to the following demonstration. Thank you.
Seat lights located near the floor will guide you to the nearest emergency exit.
在您的座位下方会有救生衣，穿法是先将救生衣由头上套下，将腰带环绕腰部并扣紧带子。当您要离开紧急出口时，遇水后电灯会自动发光。
Life vests are located under your seat. Place the vest over your head and fasten the straps to the front of the vest. Thank you for your attention. Now please fasten your seatbelt, bring your seat back upright, and tray table in place. Enjoy your flight, and we wish you a pleasant journey.
Camper complete safety check.
再见，拜拜。
项上可以为了价格上面有一个便利，请在座前的机场购物杂志，也会在搭机前进入中航购网站，享受网络服务实现。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard China Airlines Group, Mandarin Airlines Flight AE981. For your safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened with CA. In addition, we will commence free sales and terminal service. Please use your shopping catalog to see content in front of you. You're also kindly invited to log into Airline's website to take advantage of our online for discount service. Thank you.
There's no TV or Wi-Fi on board, so your only entertainment option is your siesta or the magazine.
Your meal today is stir-fried chicken rice with beef paste. Parents recommend also please special attention to remind passengers to reach our drinks. We hope you enjoy your meal. Thank you.
All announcement on board today's flight is made in English, Mandarin and Mingnan, I think. Now it's time for food. There's only one option for today's flight. Let's dive into it. So here we have a tea flavoured biscuit, and then we have a stir-fried chicken with bean paste. We also have a water cutlet. For an hour flight, this meal is excellent. The chicken rice tasted really good. It's very juicy and it has a lot of vegetables in it, which is very healthy. The cabin crew now come back to offer us coffee and tea. This flight is only 1 hour long and it's bumpy the whole way. Hello and welcome to Mandarin Airlines Embraer 190 Jet Lavatory Tour. I'm in the one right behind the cockpit. Not too big here. It's a tiny plane, so it's expected. On the door there's a coat hook. And also the ceiling is very low here. I'm what, 5'10", 178?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is First Officer speaking. Welcome aboard Mandarin Airlines flight from Hong Kong to Kaohsiung. From Kaohsiung to Hong Kong. We're about to descend now. Please return to your seat and make sure that you are still expressing. Current weather in Hong Kong is clear sky with ground temperature 15 degrees Celsius, which is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Our estimated arrival time will be 9:55 local time in the morning. Thank you for flying with Mandarin Airlines.
We are now slowly descending into Hong Kong Kaohsiung International Airport, so let's quickly conclude this short 1 hour flight with Mandarin Airlines right here, right now. Let's start with the airport experience. I checked in online, so when I went to the airport, I went straight to the backdrop check-in desk, which was very empty. It was designed to be that way anyway, so Mandarin Airlines and China Airlines delivered it. Once on board, I received a very warm welcome from all the cabin crew. After boarding was completed, the cabin crew handed out pillow, blanket as well as newspapers, which are something you don't get when you fly with other regional airlines. The cabin crew were friendly for the entire flight. Throughout the 1 hour journey, they worked non-stop, giving us a meal, coffee and tea, as well as telling us to sit down because of the turbulence. They were also very kind and caring, so while disembarking at the remote stand at Hong Kong Airport, they told us to be extra cautious while using the staircase, which was very nice. Now to the seat on board. The leg room was 32 inches, which is excellent. The seat width was 18 inches, which is also very nice. Another thing is that there's extra padding on every seat, making the seat to be very comfortable. So that's it for the conclusion today, and finally for your information, I paid 700 Hong Kong dollars for this one-way flight from Kaohsiung to Hong Kong, which is not a bad value considering the service we got. Now here we are, One Watt Fly Squad. Please share your journey with me with this special magical hashtag on Instagram, and please don't forget to like this video, comment down below, I'll definitely reply to you, and share this video with your aviation friends. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, your subscription would mean the world to me. I upload a new trip report every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong and Taiwan time, so you don't want to miss out. Stay tuned for the landing and the Q&A, and I shall see you again next Thursday. Bye bye.
control 都是12。
谢谢搭乘，再见，上好地小心。
Welcome back to another Q&A, and thanks very much for watching my Mandarin Airlines trip report. So I got a few questions today, 2 from my patrons and 2 from Instagram and 1 from Snapchat. So here we go. I've got 1 question from Glenn, who's my patron. Have you thought about doing collabs with other YouTubers? How about doing a star rating for each trip based on a set list of criteria? So I haven't really thought about doing collaborations because it's a lot of work, but if any other YouTubers approach me, I'm more than happy to do something with them. What about a star rating criteria list? Instead of that, I'm now doing the the thumbs up and the thumbs down thing. I think that's better because it's less of a judgmental thing, I think. So I don't want to give a number, a definition to an airline, so I think just a thumbs up and thumbs down will do the thing. And then question number 2 from Rupert from Melbourne. What's your must-have travel item or travel hack other than the cookbook? So I always have this Cathay Pacific business class, a mini ticket wherever I go, short haul or long haul. Eye shade, I've been using this for 2 years, so it's really dirty. Stolen napkins, a pen for immigration, nail clipper, KFC wipes, what else? Some lotion from hotel, and also I've got this, I got chewing gum as well. I love chewing gums. And there's also, where is it? SIM cards and the little pin that you stab onto your iPhone. So yeah, I always have those items whenever I fly. In terms of travel hack, I try to, especially when I fly economy, I try to have everything in the overhead locker so that my leg room is very unrestricted and comfortable. Okay, so the third question is from Instagram, from Kevin Jong. How do you maintain or elevate your One World Elite member status? So I just fly between Australia and Hong Kong a lot with Malaysia Airlines, Cathay and Qantas. And sometimes I do extra trips with my family to maybe Japan, America and Europe. That's pretty much it. Not that difficult really.
Stay in the same spot.
And then
number 4.
Question number 4 from CST SE. Melbourne to Hong Kong, which airlines do you prefer? I prefer Virgin Australia if they still do that route, but they don't anymore. And the reason is because they feed you the most. They don't have the most comfortable seats, but then I don't know, the mood lighting is lovely. It's a beautiful airline and it's a shame to see them go. And then last question today from Snapchat, the difference between economy and premium economy on Cathay A330. Economy is economy. The seat configuration is 242, whereas premium economy is 232. So premium economy is wider, leg room is better, a smaller cabin, so greater privacy. If you fly long haul, you get a better meal as well. If you fly short haul, it's the same meal you get in economy. What else? Bigger TV. Maybe if you fly long haul, you get a welcome drink as well, maybe a champagne. That's it really. So that's 5 questions today. Thank you very much again for watching and have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned